Hi, sorry for the delay in getting these to you. So the day 14 was about the perimeter and area. The first question was, what is the perimeter of an isosceles right triangle with side lengths of 5? So there's some things that you need to memorize, like formulas, that'll be helpful. And there's other things that are just kind of like useful tips that will help make taking the ACT a little easier. One of those is isosceles right triangles are always set up. Isosceles means two sides are the same length. So they would be x and x, and then the hypotenuse of that isosceles right triangle is going to always be x times radical 2, especially if you see your answer has a radical 2 or something like that, a radical value in that solution. That might be something you want to look for. If you can't remember that, then just use Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. In order to simplify a radical, your graphing calculator will do that. It's a program. If you just hit program, it's either simprad or rad, depending on which of the versions you have. They both do the exact same thing, but just one is named differently. But you hit that program, then enter, and then you would type in what that value was. So it would have been like 25 plus 25, which is 50. So you would try to simplify the square root of 50, which simplifies to 5 radical 2. So again, if you had that 5, this would be 5 radical 2. All right. For question number 5, one thing I didn't like about this question, and I apologize for this, it didn't tell you beforehand that 5, 6, and 7 were going to all use the same drawing. So question number 5, it says the Tanners are installing a 15 by 30 foot pool in their backyard, which is 75 feet by 50 feet. What is the minimum number of feet of fencing they need to fence in the whole backyard? So the way we find the perimeter is twice the length plus twice the width. So the perimeter is 75 plus 50 plus 75 plus 50. At this point, the pool isn't necessary because you're just finding the distance around for the fence. All right, so that distance, if you went all the way around, would be 250. But you see this part that I circled here? That's the back of the house. They wouldn't need to put a fence there because the house and the fence would connect like on these corners. So we have to take away the width of the house, which is 40 feet. So that would give you a total of 210 feet of perimeter fencing for the backyard. All right. Also, that question in Indiana, it's mandated by law that pools are completely enclosed by a fence. So maybe that's why that comes around with that whole fencing the backyard thing. So then question number 6, you're using the same information you had from question number 5. And they're saying now they want to add 3 feet of concrete all around the pool. It's going to increase the area of that pool that you had. So the pool itself with just the water is going to be 15 feet by 30 feet. But now we're adding 3 feet of concrete around the edges. And we're doing that on the top, bottom, left, and right. So the first thing we need to do is find the backyard area, which is 75 feet times 50 feet, because area is length times width, which is 3,750 square feet. The pool, they told us, was 15 feet long, and we're adding 3 feet to the left and 3 feet to the right. It was 30 feet wide. We're adding 3 feet to the top and 3 feet to the bottom. So you would take 21 times 36, and you get 756 square feet. So then you take your 3,750 minus 756, and your backyard area would be 2,994 square feet. And then question number 7, it's just asking you to change this into a percentage. So what area, or the area of the pool in concrete is what percent of the area of the yard. You know that the pool was 756 square feet, which we just found. And then we're going to divide that by the total area, which we found by multiplying the length and the width of the backyard, and you get 3,750. So when you take that, you get 0.2016. To change a number into a percent, you move 2 places to the right. To change a percent into a number, you move 2 places to the left. So this would be 20.16. I hope that helps out. I don't really feel like the ACT does this very often, where they have 3 questions that are using the same information, mainly because if you had messed up in calculating the area in question number 6, you were never going to get question number 7 correct. And the ACT doesn't really like to do that, where they set you up for possible failure for questions in the future. All right, so hopefully this helps. I'm going to send you another video here in a little bit about the other questions from day 17. All right, thank you.